Welcome to the Dope Drop In. We're live, we're unfiltered, and we're about to dive into whatever is kind of like on my mind at this time. And also, where I give a lot of updates as well with the One Dope Planner. So, if you're into digital planners, time management, any time management hacks, and productivity, that actually works, you're in the right place. All right. So, what I wanted to do today is the dashboard. So you're going to get the dashboard, planning on your like daily dashboard. I don't, what do you want to call it? So we're in October. I don't, and this is the training one. So you're like, what? This girl has nothing on her schedule. All right. I don't daily plan. I weekly plan because I need to know the gaps in my schedule. So here's what I will share. So I've decided that I'm going to stick with good notes. All right. And here's why. I'm going to stick with good notes because I do like Noteful. So this is not a bash on Noteful. The way I plan, I have to be able to search my notes. And until that happens, I can't do anything else. All right. So this, what I'm sharing right now is actually my weekly template, right? Template, right? And with all my, you know, standing meetings, right? So I book everything in between there and in between all of this. All right. But we're going to talk about daily planning or using the dashboard. Okay. So hold tight while I get my coffee here. So hopefully this mic, which is phenomenal, doesn't catch too much of all of that. All right. So let's talk about the daily plan. So the dashboard planner or the one dope planner is built for people who daily plan, right? But it's also built for people who dashboard plan, where this is more of like a to do, take notes, check in, all of that. So I'm going to kind of show you a couple different things. The red summer stickers, they are coming out. Um, I actually got some help. Oh, I do want to say this. So again, these dope dive-ins, right? I just kind of just like drop in and talk. I'll have also some exclusive stuff in between them. All right. So also, what's going on? We've decided right, that for I've been sitting on this for a little while, and I just need to get it done. And now I have people to help me get it done. We are going to do the Pink Pearl Hero, my nonprofit for breast cancer awareness, edition of the One Dope Planner, specifically for breast cancer survivors. And then we'll have a second version that'll come out that'll be just for women, for women's health, overall health, wealth, and health. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. So I could open up and do 2 pages, but I'm not going to do it today because we're just, I mean, like side by side. I'm just going to pick. So these are some of the stickers in the fall or summer. So you could put these pomodoros. I'm big on pomodoros. Actually, let's not. Let's save it and let's not use that one. I'm going to use this longer one. So I've uploaded all the stickers into the element. This is Good Notes again. And I think I'm going to use this one. I just need to crop it really quick. And put this over here. All right. So I'm just going to resize it. Now you could do a couple things. So notice how I still have all these lines right here. So here's what I would actually do. If you take a screenshot, so you could take a screenshot. I'm going to show you 2 different ways. Use the lasso tool, okay, and we're just going to lasso this space. See that screenshot? So I'm just going to copy that. press and hold, paste it, and I'm going to cover this. So, right. Now, the only thing I wish GoodNotes could do is lock because that's like a sticker here. Right. All right, so now it's a blank space. I can put this on top of here, and there you go. Done. All right. Sorry about the noise. Allergies and the sniffles. Okay. So now you're probably like, where did it go? Because I just looked up and said, oh crap, where did it go? I want to move this to the back and I need to move this to the front. Okay. Put that right there. So this is I heard that GoodNotes is working on layering. It'll be a win-win. If they can lock this thing, oh my gosh, that's one thing I do like about Note Shelf is you can lock it. This mid-year planner is the women's edition. So here's a little prompt like for journaling, and you can kind of write some things right there. And today's affirmation. So some of the new stickers have, let's go all the way down to the bottom. Again, sorry for the sniffles here. Oh, where did all my new stuff go? I put all that in here. Oh, there it is. So we're gonna add. I got this from. Now I can't think of. It might have been Jim Rohn. It might have been Jim Rohn inspired. Where so you could put your, today's affirmation or hello, prophesize my day. Like what's gonna happen today? Like what is gonna happen? Kind of like that. Like that. Okay. What is gonna happen? All right. Then another one that I like, we're gonna add that. We're gonna deal with that in a minute. Just gonna go through and add the ones that I want. The easiest way to really do this is this, like this here. And then yep, there we go. All right, so we're going to do this half screen. Whoops, there we go. I think I'm going to cross that out. I heard if you pop this over to the right, it does that. I don't know if y'all saw that, this thing right here. Okay, my last sniff, last sniffle. All right, so now I can drag and drop stickers. So this will happen. Hello, come on, stickers. There we go. System of the day. All right, prophesize my day. What else do I want? There was another sticker that I wanted to put in here. Oh, this would be kind of cute. Just work with me, people, and I'll tell you why. Let's see. This is kind of fun. I got a couple more that I'm going to add. And this one. Oh, and this one. Okay. I feel like this girl's got stuff all over the place. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's work with. Do I need any other sticker in here? All right, that would be a no. So we don't need that anymore. We'll make this bigger. This is the new iOS 26 update, so it takes a second to get used to, but once you kind of mess around with it, I mean, just like anything, it's gotta like work with it. All right, so let's work with this one. I'm going to, not that one. I got like 5 different layers here, so this is a sticker that I'm trying to get to. Let's crop this really quick. Here we go. This will happen. So I usually use this one. Okay, I'm gonna make it pretty later. I just need it. Okay, notice I did it again. There you go. And there was another one I had. Oh, there it is. This one. Let's go ahead and crop this one as well. This may work, with the layering. And you're like, why are you taking all this time? There's a method to my madness. Like I may put something over here. Here we go. And let's see. My hydrate sticker. Let's see what else. Okay. So I'm just cropping these. These are already be pre-cropped. I'm just gonna throw this bad boy like kind of in the middle over here. All right. And then um again, sorry for the sniffles, y'all. I want this right there, the sticker. Put this over here. And then my system of the day. I'm getting big on systems and not like to-do list. Like if I just stay on the system, right, that part. And I'm gonna kind of use this one right here. What I'm gonna use it for, I have no idea. Okay, I might even just put it up here. And then I want this guy. All right, so I'll do this. Of course, set it to, um, and I don't know, maybe I need to push that over there. I'll use this and set it to how I want it to look, and I will save it. So here's what I need. Oh, hush. That's chew. Prophesize my day. So if this is what I want it to look like this may be my goal for the day, and I'll put it smack dab in the middle and kind of work around all the rest. Um, I like these little hexagons because I'll use them for like to-dos or something like that. So this may be my dashboard. I do my Pomodoros over here where whatever I block out the time here to do the work here. So if and sometimes I will actually do the Pomodoros on a weekly, right? I'll just use each one of these for the 25-minute slots. I might actually do one. I might make a sticker for just that. So it doesn't look like double work, right? But this is where I'll kind of lay it out and say which each one you like should be. Little journaling. I may put my system of the day over here or vice versa. You can put that there and then put your system here. Actually, I kind of like that better. All right, or either or, it doesn't matter. But this planner is the only one that has this prompting, right? The spend time with yourself prompting for women's empowerment. So then what I would do after I have everything set, I'm going to take my lasso tool and I'm going to, oh, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make I could either do a couple things. I could use this circle. Got it. All right. Got it. All right. All right. All right. Got it. Got it. I could use this circle, right, for my Sunday. Okay, that's not what I want. All right, so let me use my lasso tool to kind of, you know, but I want to make sure it encompasses the Thursday, right, aesthetically. All right, so there's it. So once I have it set the way I want, right, I can take notes over here. So let's, um, I don't know, top three. I mean, whatever you want that little section to be. I have extra notes over there too. So this is my dashboard now, kind of the hub for the day. Once I kind of settle how I want it, I'm going to save it as create an element, which is the sticker. And some of them I put in like my weekly planning, daily layouts weekly. Okay. And then that way, and then you can also copy this, copied. And all I'm going to do is paste. And I just kind of have to line it up, right? Of course, GoodNotes would glitch right now. There it is. For some reason, oh, I moved it. That's why. And I just paste. And all I have to do is now go in and um, change. Oh, shoot. I don't want to do that. All I have to do is go in and change the date. And here's what I mean by that, the day, not the date. Sunday. I just have to go in and change this. So I think that was like Tuesday or something. So Monday. So once I paste them all, so this is what I do like about digital planning. It's like a set it and forget it. You do it one time, right? Paste, and it's moving the whole set. And it's just once. And that's it. All right. And so then I go back. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So somebody said that's just extra work. Okay, well, if you had an undated planner, you're doing the same thing. And you don't have stickers. So I did something wrong dating. Let's see. So there's Sunday. And that should be Monday. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All right. And there you go. All done. And then you just go in and you would just plan out the rest of your day. So you can start with your journaling. The prompts only happen on that first day. So that's Sunday. So the beginning of the week. So then you can prophesize your day, journaling, your systems. And, systems, I'm going to do something separate on that. And then that way you can save your system as an element and almost like a checklist. You can save it here, or another place you could put it is down here at the bottom. So your different systems for the day. I don't know, you may have multiple systems, but I mean, this is what I love about digital planning. But I run on my weekly. That's what I run on. And this is all like if I'm in a meeting, I need to take some quick notes. if I'm not putting it in one of the notebooks. Working on my, systems of the day, keeping my hydration going. Um, let's see what else. Oh, my pomodoros. I do that all the time though. I'm so much more effective when I do that, FYI. So that's my dope drop in for the day is the daily dashboard. And then create it one time, set it and forget it. Literally. Y'all, I don't overthink this thing, but it makes me more productive because it's already done. So I may do this, not may do this. I do this on a Sunday. Um, may have some white noise in the background, like a podcast or something, and I set up my week so it's ready. Um, I may even, I'll probably do a dope dive in on like how I set up my meetings. Like if I know I'm going into a meeting that week, I'll do that. I just really need to do a Sunday reset so people can see it. All right. So with that, hope you enjoyed this episode of our dope dive in. It's our first one. Um, check us out. Go to if you are looking for a digital planner, you can go to the buywindowplanner.com. I'll put the link somewhere in the comments section so you could go directly to that. We have we're on Instagram and Facebook. We will be getting some new affiliates. I'm so excited about them because Gen Z, man, they're starting to use this more often, and I'm so excited about them. So we got three that are going to be joining our team, possibly four, but three that'll be joining our team, showing the millennial Gen Z generation on how they use the One Dope planner to help them, in college, in grad school, and just in life in general. So, with that, we'll be speaking with y'all soon. You know, it's the whole thing is being productive, not busy. It's about being productive, not busy. For sure, right? And so you could do that with your One Dope Planner. It is a digital organization planning experience. It's pretty dope if I say so myself. So here's to the first dope dive in, live, uncut, unfiltered, all that good stuff. And stay tuned for more. Have a great one.